They were all up in the garden. And first, Brandy went up to Daryl and was like, oh my gosh, I want to have kids with you. Let's have more kids. And he's like, I don't want to do that right now. And so she went right up to Morgan, like in front of Daryl's face, and was like, hey, let's go have our special time. And Daryl saw. And so he was like, no. So, I mean, I don't feel like that sorry for Brandy, but she is feeling really confident. That's right. She just woohooed with Morgan. The thing is, actually, Daryl saw her ask Morgan to woohoo. And Daryl was the first man that she trapped in the dungeon. And so it's not like Brandy said, oh, hey, Daryl, I've got a dungeon. Do you want to move in? No, she flirted with him. She seduced him, asked him to be her boyfriend, and then asked him to move in and just brought all of his wealth with him. And so she actually got him to leave another sim, Amelia, and join Brandy here. And he thought this was just his bedroom, but it's actually a dungeon that Brandy locks him in every night. So he's feeling really sad because he caught the love of his life flirting with another. Are they joking around or losing interest? Well, actually, they're just evil. Because as soon as Brandy got Daryl trapped in here, she just decided to go have Morgan move in too. And again, she didn't tell him what was going on. She acted like it was a romance, but it quickly became clear he was just another dungeon minion to her. So Daryl's gonna come up to Brandy and he's hot-headed. So I think not only is he sad, but he's angry. So I think he's gonna come and argue about parenting, because that's the thing. Lucifer right here is their kid too, on top of it, this very dysfunctional household. So let's see. It says it might be just be coincidence, but Brandy can't shake the feeling that others are just constantly judging her. Is it her hair, personality, friends? Whatever it is, Brandy is afraid that this won't be the end of it. Well, I wonder if they're judging her because she has like a terrible reputation because she's been so cruel. Like, she uses her magic against other Sims. She zip-zaps them if she's not happy. She's inferniated people. She's frozen people. So yeah, let's just check on her reputation and see. A lot of the love is gone between her and Daryl, I just noticed. And look how high it is with Morgan. Daryl really is sad. He feels like he's losing the love of his life. And then there's Brandy's duplicado double. He didn't realize it wasn't the real Brandy, and he was kind of flirting with her. Brandy has a pretty bad reputation. Honestly, it should be worse. She killed a Sim for a human sacrifice. Like, she really deserves the worst reputation. So Daryl is going to come in here and see Brandy, and he's really sad. He's really upset, and he's like, look, we have a kid together. I can't believe what I just saw you do. He's like, I am so angry because I just saw you ask Morgan to get together with you right in front of me. And so he's going to yell at Brandy. He's like, we have a child together. I would be sad if I was stuck in this position too. Poor Daryl, he financed his own dungeon. I mean, that's like, what a sucker. Oh my gosh. So the kid just got a sentiment of great memories because he's hanging out with his mother's magical double. So the mother's magical double seems to be spending more time with this child than the mother herself. So look, they're here having a nice moment. They have this sentiment growing closer from quality time. That is just so wild though, that this, like, strangers are raising her kid. Like, right now they're downstairs talking about parenting and the kid's up here talking to the duplicado magical double. And watch, he probably has a better relationship with her than his real mom. Not quite. Not quite. Somehow he still has a decent relationship with Brandy. Let's get back to the sad guy. Mr. Daryl, understandably quite sad about his life in the dungeon. So he's going to tell Brandy, look, that's not cool to be with somebody else. I thought we were boyfriend and girlfriend, and that means you're supposed to be loyal to me. And so he's going to insult her and be like, that was just a really bad move. And, you know, it just shows that you're classless and cold. And you can see Brandy's getting pretty mad about him. Oh my gosh, we just learned Brandy's magical double is also evil. So the thing is, Brandy realizes that Daryl is really upset. And so she's going to make sure to lock this door for everyone but Brandy so that he'll be trapped in the dungeon. Let us continue this conversation between the pair. Like, look, he's going to try to eat away his feelings by eating a piece of cake. None of them are in a great place. I guess I do feel sorry for Brandy because I know her parents just left her here. She's been struggling to even make it this far, but I feel like she's so powerful. I'm almost more scared of her. Daryl definitely, I don't think he's as powerful, like with his magic even. He's a master, and Brandy, she's a virtuoso. She has another talent point too. Let's see. Tame the untamable, natural mentor, insightful eye, knowledge is magic, discharge. I wonder which one she might need. Well, we'll just try this one. She just became a natural mentor. I have a feeling Daryl's not going to put up with much more from Brandy. Their relationship looks really set at this point, like really strained. There's a lot of anger. It's pretty ugly. So, I mean, you can see like they're not even really friends at this point. So, Daryl is going to just say to Brandy, well, the thing is, it's like part of him wants to apologize because he really wants to be with her, but part of him is still really mad. And like, it's like he's really confused because he just saw this happen right in front of him. And, you know, like he has a kid with her, he lives there now. Like he's kind of going through everything in his head, like what would be best for me. And so part of him wants to break up, but the other part is too invested in the relationship to do that. So he's just going to give her the cold shoulder for now, and he's going to take some time to kind of think about what happened. And so Brandy is like, look, you know, I never promised that you'd be my last boyfriend. I just asked if you wanted to be my boyfriend. And Daryl's like, Brandy, I mean, you should have been a little more obvious about your intentions. Most people think if you're in a relationship like that, it's monogamous. And Brandy's like, really? I don't see the need to prove anything to you or tell you anything. So what if we have a kid together? That's not gonna ruin my life and hold me back. And then she's starting to get worried she's gonna lose her minion. So even though they're fighting, she's just gonna try to go for a quick kiss and think, maybe I can trick him into being back with me. And he refused. So let's see if she can get out her voodoo doll. She needs to do a little more voodoo. Let's try the cuddle voodoo. Oh, she's cuddling with the voodoo doll. Daryl is currently like really mad at her. But after that cuddle voodoo, let's see how he's feeling. He's feeling flirty and he's really riled up. He feels like he lost the argument and it's just really sad that his love is drifting. So Brandy just kind of leaves him alone and she's really upset. She's like, who is he to tell me what to do? Who is he to reject me? So she's going to try to kind of repair the relationship a little bit. She'll just discuss interest. Like, she really doesn't want him to leave because she uses him for his money. So she wants him to be happy enough to keep working. She likes their connection too. So she just wants him to start to accept that this is his new fate versus leave. Now, Morgan this whole time has just been sleeping. They've got work in 21 hours. He needs more charisma and fitness. So I guess we'll let him sleep. Now Lucifer is just roaming around through his mom's dungeon with his mom's double who just teleported out of here. And Lucifer's like, hey dad, long time no see. He'll just be like, guess what? I saw the statue like floating in the air. I think our place is haunted. Like, did you see that person? They look like bats. They might have been a vampire. Like, I imagine them. They were like flying all around the property and playing basketball. And Daryl's like, yeah, son, I've seen some weird apparitions around this property too. And Daryl is going to just be really torn. He loves hanging out with his son. He doesn't want him to see how sad he is. So he's going to try to brighten his day. His other son like ran from him. And look, he's thinking about Amelia. He wants to get married to Amelia and not Brandy. Oh my gosh. And he wants to talk over relationship fears with Brandy from fear of being cheated on. Wow. Okay, so Lucifer's gonna keep talking to his dad. He's gonna be like, Dad, it seems like you're kind of sad. Lucifer's really sensitive and empathic, so he can feel that energy. And Daryl's like, yeah, son, let's just say my heart is broken. And his son's like, I'm so sorry, Dad. And Daryl's like really happy he has a little bit of time to bond with his son. And he'll be like, you know what, son? We're both awake. We're bored. Let's go out to the werewolf land. And his son will be like, Dad, I mean, I'm pretty tired, but it might be fun. Okay, I'll try it. And so Daryl's like, yeah, let's go. He's going to think, I want to travel. The new phone, I don't even know how to do it. There it is. So he's going to travel with his son, Lucifer. He has quite a few bad relationships at this point. There's his ex, baby mama. There's his son, who hardly knows him. So Daryl's just going to go out to the werewolf realm to try to ease his sadness. Maybe he can have some tipsy time. at the bar. Let's go to Werewolf Land, Moonwood Mill. I feel sad for Daryl. I mean, the whole house is like a cesspool of evil, so I'm not surprised bad things are happening to people there. So he's been thinking it would be cool to join a werewolf pack. He likes to hang it out around here. Oh my gosh, look who's here. Brandy. Oh no, that's fake Brandy. She's in the same outfit, but her name's Dylan. This is Brandy's duplicato double. How is she here? So Daryl's gonna come in here and he's gonna give a rude introduction like, Brandy, what are you doing here? And this isn't Brandy, but she looks just like Brandy. And so, she's just dancing thinking, what's up with this guy? But he's gonna be like, you don't remember me? You don't remember the fight we just had? She's like, no, I don't remember you. Who are you? And they have a bad relationship forming. He's gonna be like, don't act like you don't know who I am. Well, she just left him. She's like, that dude was so rude. So now he's just trying to ease his sorrows by talking to Caleb, who ironically is Brandy's next victim. So he's like, you know what? Caleb says, women can be so confusing. It sounds like your heart's broken over the situation in that dungeon. Maybe you need to get out. Like, I think you should try to get help. It doesn't really sound like a safe environment. And Caleb's thinking, who does he live with again? Is the Brandy he's talking about the same Brandy I know? Because he just went on a date with her. And so he's thinking, surely they're different people, right? And then Daryl is just like, I just, can't figure this out. Like, I need to move out, but I'm not sure how. And meanwhile, Brandy's like, how did Daryl even escape? The thing is, she locked his door, but not Morgan's room door. So I think he left that way. But he is bonding with his son and having a pretty decent time. So let's actually see if we can invite his other son to join him. Last time we tried and his son just fled and left him. And it's really sad because it looks like Daryl thinks he made the wrong choice leaving Amelia. So he's going to send a sad text to Amelia because he actually wants to marry her. And so he's going to say, I am so sorry. I really didn't know what I was doing when I was cheating on you. I never should have done it. I feel so terrible and lost without you. And Daryl's just sitting here crying. Oh, and Amelia says, Daryl, you sound really down. Come over and I'll cheer you up. Okay, so yeah, let's go over there with our son, Lucifer, and he can hang out with his half-brother. That was a plot twist I did not see coming. The game just threw that one at me. Actually, Brandy tried to kill Amelia as a human sacrifice, and when I logged back into the game, she had vanished. So Amelia's from the realm of magic, and so it's possible that she just used teleportation or something. They've landed here. Oh my gosh. So this is where Daryl used to live, in this super nice house, and he took all the family money with him when he moved out to be with Brandy. But let's just see what happens. He has a lot of unmet needs, but he's just gonna say to Amelia, you know what? I really do care about you. You're the love of my life, and I really didn't realize what I had. And Lucifer just goes inside to hang out. Amelia's trying to make light of it. She's still really uncomfortable, but she's trying to be there for him because she still does care about him. And he's gonna make some chit chat with her. But the thing is, he super stinks. Let's go ahead and drink our potion of plentiful needs, because otherwise, dude's gonna need a bath. So he just guzzles that potion, and hopefully this will work okay. Let's see his needs. And they all middled out. So it's not ideal, but I guess it's not the end of the world. Okay, cool. So little Lucifer is coming in and doing the chores. I guess that's a real nice thing to do. Let's see if Daryl can come inside his old house. Yeah. So Amelia's kind of dazed, probably because she's shocked that Daryl's even here. I'm not sure she thought they would ever talk again. And Brandy definitely is starting to have a psychic sense that something is going on. So look at them here by the crystal fireplace. Daryl's like, hey, I think I mentioned I'm an idiot, right? And Amelia's like, yeah, I'd say you're an idiot. We've got our son in there. You left us penniless, and now you have this kid with another woman. That's pretty stupid. And Daryl's like, yeah, I can see what you mean. He's going to try to just like compliment her. He's gonna be like, you know what, you really look great. And she's like, oh, thanks. And he's gonna just maybe make a joke like about old times. You remember back before when we lived together? Oh, that time we went out to the pumpkin patch. And Amelia seems to be kind of open to him. He's going to build the relationship a little bit more. Who is that? Oh yeah, they used to live with her too. Okay, so I guess Amelia just had to go do something. Let's see if Daryl can talk to his other son. And honestly, I don't really know how this woman's related. I just know they all used to live together. There's Lucifer. Where did the other guy go? Let's see if he's upstairs. No, this is a cute little house though. I mean, it's a cute big house. This house is really big. Where'd the kid go? Huh, I don't see him. It looks like Amelia might be leaving too. I was really hoping Daryl could say hi to his kid, but well, oh, so Amelia's going to work and she's letting Daryl stay here. This is a really interesting turn of events. Okay, and Lucifer's hanging out here. I wonder if Daryl would want to try to rescue him from Brandy. So he'll just go and hug that son, even if we can't find the other one. The thing is, though, now that Lucifer has seen where Daryl is, he might tell Brandy what's happened. They all look super tired, too. So Daryl's gonna hug him and be like, thanks for coming with me here. I feel a lot better than when we got here. But he's gonna be like, you're gonna have to hide this from Mom. So I like how they have all these like crystals in their house and stuff. That's really cool. Okay, so this Gemma is bonding with Lucifer. I mean, Lucifer seems to fit right in here. He's starting to think these people are really nice. This house doesn't feel haunted. I like this place. And Daryl is starting to feel better. He went to the bathroom. Let's just see if they'll let him cook. Because he's pretty hungry, so he could come and cook something for everyone. He's in a bad mood, so he wants some kind of like comfort food. I think he'll just go for eggs and toast. Even though it's nighttime, this is like a breakfast for dinner type meal. And we'll see if the people of the house think it's rude or not. No, she's just off to use her computer. I guess because he used to live here. They're just like, yeah, do whatever. Make yourself at home. Oh, never mind. She goes, this is inappropriate. Please stop. And Daryl's thinking, really? I used to live here. Okay. My son and wife, I mean, my ex still live here. And Kim was like, I know. And I get to see how sad they are all the time. I get to see how much your son misses you. I get to see the pain in his eyes. And Daryl's gonna be like, look, I was just trying to make you a nice meal. You need to be more understanding with me. Like, yeah, I got convinced to leave, but I'm human. It happens, okay? So I was just trying to make you some food. And Gemma's thinking she's a little uncomfortable. She doesn't trust him. She thinks he broke Amelia's heart. And so she's definitely wondering, like, why he's here. And so I think he might overstay his welcome. She's over there, like, battling with the eggs, but I want to see if she's going to cook them and we can eat them at least. Because, I mean, he's legit hungry. So he's over here saying, I know my love life is a mess and I know I made mistakes, but that's part of why I'm here, to repair them. Gemma's like, look, everyone's been upset for months. You can't just repair that in a day. In the meanwhile, Lucifer has achieved more skill in this house than he's achieved like at his own, because they actually have kids stuff, and he's being just like a mischievous imp. Let's see what else he can do. Can he like prank the toilet? Yeah. So he's gonna go prank the toilet and just kind of cause a little bit of mayhem. So let's see, when he pranks the toilet, he's like, wah ha 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 ha. Next time they try to flush, something's gonna come out instead, and it's making him feel very happy. And now it's glowing purple. Okay, so there is food. He's going downstairs. He's thinking, this house is so nice. After being in a haunted mansion, this is so much better. So Daryl's decided to rinse off. Oh, there's his kid. There's so many floors to this house. So after he rinses off, he's gonna come and talk to Gerardo. So he'll try to kiss his cheek and he'll try to tell a funny story, because Daryl wants to rebuild his relationship with his son, and his son feels like super abandoned, but look how cute they are. Oh my gosh. So Daryl's like, hey man, it's so good to see you. I love you so much. You're my pride and joy. And his son's thinking, yeah, right. Then why haven't you been here? And Daryl's just gonna be like, listen, something wild happened. I had to leave because I had my reasons, but now I want to come back. What would you think, son? What if I came back? And his son's like, what do you mean, come back? Would you be my dad again? Daryl's like, yeah, son, I really would. I really would. I love you. I'll be back. And his son, wants to believe him, but, everybody else, they don't really trust him. So as much as he wants his dad to be a father, he's taking it with a grain of salt. So Daryl's gonna come and grab a bite to eat. It looks like Lucifer already has. He seems like a really good boy. It's not his fault his mother committed him to darkness. So he's pretty sleepy. Let's just have him a nap on this couch. And I wonder, if Brandy has even wondered, where is Daryl? Because he kind of escaped from the dungeon. So since Daryl escaped from the dungeon, he's sitting here and he's got his two sons over there. They're both super adorable young guys. And Daryl is just thinking, what kind of example did I set for them? And he's like, I know I don't want to be with Brandy, but it's not like I could just move in here. He's like, I guess I'll just try to stay here as long as I can until I get kicked out. And Brandy hasn't exactly tried to wonder where is Daryl? She definitely doesn't notice where the kid is. And so let's just see, they gotta have a bed in this house somewhere, right? That Daryl could sleep in. Yeah, he'll just go sleep in there. And we'll let him charge his batteries here at his ex's house, of all places. There goes Daryl. He's got a lot on his mind. It's been a really tough day for him. And so he's just thinking, I'm just going to sleep it off and see what I think. And Gemma is really mad about it. We don't care. We're going to do it anyway. So we'll see what'll happen to Brandy on our next episode. Join us live on Twitch every Monday. You can help us make decisions about which potions Brandy will use. Definitely stop on by.